Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello and welcome. Today I'm joined by Sath Ganesarajah, who's CEO at Bluebird Mining Ventures, otherwise known to trendy people as BMV.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me on again, Zach.
Right, we spoke a few weeks ago, and you were delivering the BMV philosophy and mission. Just in the last 48 hours, you've managed to raise £750,000. Maybe you can tell us what you're going to do with the fundraise.
Sure. As I mentioned last time, we're still very much in transition. I'd still say we are still in transition. There's a little bit of work to do before we conclude some of the activities we've done to make the balance sheet more robust. And as per sort of the news releases this week, there's obviously been a lot of deal development activity. I outlined several opportunities that we're going to be investing in and exploring. We raised 750 sterling this week. That's going to be immediately deployed into one of these opportunities, with any residual balance added to our treasury. Primarily holds Bitcoin, Tether gold, and physical gold. Those assets will then be deployed into yield generation strategies. So it's a really exciting time. I think the company will be generating revenue for the first time in its history in the next couple of weeks, and I can't wait to share more news about what all these deals are.
You know, you're a £2 million market cap, you raised 750 grand. Do you have enough firepower and scalability on whatever your ambitions are?
Look, I think it's about deploying this capital into projects that will allow us to bootstrap track record. These investments will also generate cash flow, which can then be recycled into new investments. And I think, some of the investors I speak to, if we can build that track record quickly, there's lots of creative ways to grow the size of the business, whether that's deal specific or project specific financing, which will mean not an equity raise. Obviously, as we grow our assets, including the $1 million that we now have, we can also carefully and prudently add leverage by tapping the debt market to also speed up our growth.
So the basic thing here is watch this space. You managed probably what was not an easy fundraise in current markets, so that is a plus. Are we wishing for Bitcoin to go up, gold to go up? What are we wishing for?
We don't need Bitcoin and gold to go up. I think the beauty of the streaming business is that you are accumulating these assets at a significant discount to spot, and that's why you're in it. In our view, the business is not predicated on a massive re-rating of these two assets. I agree with you. A lot of the fanfare and buzz and hot air in both of these assets has come out, but that's great because it allows us time to build the platform, build the infrastructure. And we know all these things are cyclical, so when the next cycle comes, we'll be ready to take advantage of it.
All right, just and finally, one of the reasons I'm interviewing you is because your company has attracted not only positive commentary, but also some negative commentary. Are you cognizant of this, and are you taking measures to address it? What is your strategy there? Because obviously that can be a distraction for a small company where there are bad actors who potentially want to try and undermine you.
Look, all commentary is great commentary. I'm glad that lots of people are talking about us. I don't think we're of relevant scale where any commentary, respectfully, any commentary means anything. I think we're just focused on building the business, building the balance sheet, and then being successful.
Well, we look forward to that. In the meantime, Sath Ganesarajah, CEO at BMV, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Zach.